What up, everybody? It's your boy MC Inspires Black Superman, Mr. Health and Wealth, and this week's message is two things. The first thing is verbally out loud, you need to speak your vision, right? Speak it. The second thing is verbally out loud, you need to speak your dreams, right? Speak it out loud. Now, I'm going to be transparent with you because you guys know that I like to tell you my whole truth, nothing but the truth, and God is helping me. When I was a kid, I was actually pretty shy, right? I didn't talk too much. I literally just loved to play sports. I was a nerd in school, and then guess what? I was a kid that watched WWF, the Hardy Boys, Stone Cold Steve Austin, that era, right? Man, I was a kid who just loved to play Pokemon on the Game Boy. I was a kid who loved to watch Dragon Ball Z, right? That's just something that I did, right? But I kept to myself up until about, college when I joined Phi Beta Sigma, and then they just put me out in the spotlight. But I really didn't talk too much. But one thing that I did was I was a big daydreamer. Like, I was a kid that sat in class and I would think to myself, man, if you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for? A bunch of money, right? So you could buy cars and houses and swimming pools and all that stuff, right? Where would you travel, man? I always wanted to go to Egypt and see the pyramids, France, see the Eiffel Tower. Like, I always thought about, man, what would I do in my life 10, 15, 20 years from now? Like, I wanted kids. I used to always say, man, I want my kids to love me and be attached to me. And then you see my kid now, Joshua, man, he always is on me. He always is talking to me, sharing things with me, right? All the things I used to think about as a kid, man, they were big dreams, big goals. But here's something that I've been running into a lot lately, especially in 2021, is that I would ask the same question to people, whether they were clients or I was bringing them into the business. And I would say, man, 3 to 5 years, where do you see yourself? And they'd be like, honestly, I don't know. And 10 to 20 years, where do you see yourself? And honestly, they didn't know. Now, some people did know, but a lot of times, man, they didn't have a clue. You know why? Because somewhere between the ages of 4 years old to 20 years old, when life hit and they had to start really accepting the reality of life, they stopped dreaming. They took their visions, their dreams, their goals. It's like they put them in the closet and they put them away forever. And I wonder, man, where in life did we stop dreaming? Where in life did we stop talking about our visions, start talking about our goals, stop talking about the lifestyles we wanted? Where in life does that just get put into a box and put away somewhere? Well, I'm telling you guys, just like I have to give myself permission, I'm giving you permission to dream. I'm giving you permission to talk about your goals. Say them out loud. Say them as loud as you can. I know we all do positive affirmations and we talk about positive things, but I want you to take your dreams and your goals and your visions and say them out loud. I want you to say them every single day. And you know what? Whether you have a spouse or you have a team or whether you own a company, no matter what it is, you share those visions and those goals and those dreams with somebody else. You share them with your team. You tell them, look, man, in 2022, we're going to make 6 figures. We're going to have offices in Atlanta, in Houston, in Detroit, in Dallas, in Miami, in New York City, in greater Los Angeles, in Seattle. You tell them, these are the things that I want. We want this income. We want this lifestyle. We want to travel to these places. You share them with your team. You share them with your partner. You share them with your pastor. You say it loud and you say it proud. And I'm telling you, when you say it, then you got to go get it. You got to go execute it. You got to run after that as fast as you can. Go back to when you were a kid and think about what I used to dream about with the income, the lifestyle, the house. Don't just accept the job for $50,000. Don't just accept the job for $60,000, 70, 80. Because here's the reality of it. We're all taught, man, go to school, get good grades, get a degree so you can get a good job. Then you're coming out of college making a job, working a job where you're making $60,000 an hour, and then you're switching a job to make 65, and then you're switching to a job to make 80, then you're switching to a job to make 90. Then finally you get that job, and you got to work that job for the next 10, 15, 20 years where you're making 6 figures, and you think you made it. But guess what? That 6 figures isn't really going to give you the dreams and the goals that you used to dream about as a kid. So if you're following me, understand this. Verbally say your dreams. Verbally say your goals. Verbally say where you want to be. And then you spend the rest of your life to make the best of your life. And you go get it. And every day you just get better at being yourself. Every day you ask God to guide you. Every day you do everything with passion, you do everything with high energy, and you always lead with love. And I'm telling you, say it out loud, believe it, and go get it. That's my message for this week. Again, I'm going to be doing the same thing. My team's got big goals, my family's got big goals, and we finna go get it. You guys have a blessed week.